Okay, so let's see what how will it go this time. Yeah, this should prove to be interesting. Yet to finish this difficulty successfully, so yes, let me just set up a few last things. Okay. Okay. So this is the general idea. Let me see what we have. Okay. The heroes could be better. Guess we'll make do what we have. Planets. I would like you first of all. Yeah, this system is not that great for starters. It will be a very low approval system due to the planet types and due to the anomalies on the planets themselves. Let me see you. You're okay, I guess. This is a nice system either. First priority, there are certain planet types that work best, or depending on what you really do, but in general, yeah, food is the top priority at start because you need to grow. So this one should be nice. Hydromel, this one will provide nice growth. Let me see. This is a large tundra as well. Hydromel. And this is tundra and this is tundra. Yeah, those are those two are good planets. This one is a good one as well. This one not so much. This one will actually provide a -25 approval bonus penalty, I mean due to planet type and the anomaly type. This one is even worse, -35 total. So those are planets that will be colonized very late game, until you can compensate actually for the penalties or terraform the planets later on. Okay, so let's get some food out. Now I will need the colony ship here. The scout I would like here. Let me see. Okay, that should be fine. Now let's see. I have at least 3, 6. I believe those were tundra planets. It's 9 turns worth. That's 5 turns. One more thing. A good thing is always to update your colony ship with additional engines. It does increase the build costs. No, you cannot destroy the planets or stars. And yes, and let's see. Yes, get a quick hero. That's also quite important. about it next turn. I have this star system as well. Okay, let the ships move about. Okay, next turn. Yeah, well, the difficulties themselves actually are not that visible until you start meeting the AI, and the start of the game does not really change during the higher difficulty levels. It's simply the bonuses the AI gets are much higher. So until then you really just have to have a good start. And now a hero hire. Yes, don't forget to assign it to system. And now we can lower the taxes to believe 30% is the sweet spot. And let's go to next turn. F. Yes. Okay, 1 second, I need to adjust one thing. Okay, let me see if I... Now? Can you hear me? I think I had one thing. Okay. Okay, going back to the radius thing, because the radius increases on its own. It's if I remember correctly, it's population dependent, and it's you can influence it by certain buildings, but the general idea is it grows on its own. Another thing, when you start a new colony, it's an outpost for 30 turns, and until those 30 turns pass, it does not have an influence radius. Okay, now, so the radius is something sorry. The radius is basically your influence sphere, and it enables you to, for instance, yeah, if it does not have a radius. If it does have influence, you cannot enter the system with Cold War. There are two types of war in this system. On default, all the factions are in Cold War, so you can attack each other without heavy repercussions. You can take over systems as well, and you can only attack or invade the systems with influence when when you are at normal war. You have to declare full war. Okay. Okay. It's because I set it to with waypoints, so pirates do not spawn. Because if you don't have system visibility, pirates will spawn. And this basically prevents, it probably won't prevent everything, so I might get some pirate spawning, but the general idea is to get to as little as possible pirates at the start, because they are a pain if you want to go through the expansion phase. And okay, the hero is now level 3. This is a very one moment. That's something a lot of people just put randomly points in the most optimal thing to do with, and you get a first hero as an administrator. That will help you a lot. You put the first point into Director 1 and the second point into Civil Engineer. This gives you 25% production on the system, so this is a huge boost at the start of the game. About the additions, there's no real difference. With the Emperor edition you get an extra skin and an additional hero you can use. So that's really it. There's not much else there. So, well, if you're not collecting stuff or like special items, then there's no point. If you can actually even upgrade to the Emperor Edition later on as well, if you like it. Quickly just switch this for one turn so I can start using this hydromel when I colonize the system. Otherwise won't be able to do anything there. In two more colony ships, and the system is now producing at a very nice rate. Let's start. Okay, the system will grow. Let me see, I need 2 more colony ships, and actually alien grafting will be followed up. Okay, there's one thing I would like to mention. I'm actually starting to use the AI governors, but I would advise actually against it for newer players, because you might not sometimes know why the AI is doing something, and it doesn't always do what it should be doing. Oh, I need to put it differently. It does what it should, but it's not always not the best option. So you actually need to keep an eye on what the AI is doing, because it tends to build a lot, and you might ending up losing money, losing dust. So you need to be very, very careful about it and properly switch the AI around. Okay, we can go colonize this one as well, so you get some more space. So yes. Glad to hear it. Glad to see, well, glad to see that people like the game and they buy it. Well, we can play multiplayer maybe in a bit. Well, I would like to at least stream for another half an hour, then we can probably play some multiplayer. My Steam ID is below the stream, so you can just add me and yeah, we can figure something out later on. I might actually do some streaming of that as well. Alrighty then. You're welcome. I'm really glad that people can see the game, and yeah, if they decide to buy it, great, because it's well worth it compared to some other titles. So there are a few other titles that are coming out, and it seems that we will have a torrent of 4X space games, because I already saw at least 3 or 4 others coming out within the next few months. So suddenly they start putting out those games. They weren't doing really anything for the last few years, so now they are suddenly waking up and making those types of games. Yeah, it's basically it is with starting with now recently, since Endless Space, there's a few more titles as well, but so far this is my all-time favorite. At least for turn-based, I am still looking for an RTS I would like to play, because I'm not that big of a StarCraft 2 fan, so I might be playing End of Nations. That's the new MMO RTS that looks interesting. Okay, this is almost done. This is almost done. Hello, we have met the Sophons. The Sophons are here. Ooh. Well, I can actually I might I would hate to get locked in, so I will probably have to. That's 5 turns. I should still have some more time. Yeah, take a look at this. This is yeah, AI going crazy. But those guys usually do, the cravers usually do that all the time, so that's not a big surprise really there. Okay, maybe we can let me see, they are currently neutral. We have quite a few systems here, so it's not really a must to go outside our starting galaxy arm, but I would hate to get locked in, so I will have to try to get this system. Although those guys, that's the Sowers, might get it before me, so but with those systems there should be more than enough production, and actually defensively it's also very nice, so that should hopefully be more than enough. Okay, more colony ships. I see, yes, 5 turns. That's okay, that's, let me see now. Create fleet. I would like you here. You're still 1 turn away, okay. 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 Hydrus. So I'm getting 2 colony ships. Yep. And so now basically the scout can stay in this system. Since I have visibility on most of them, there's no real need for him to run around until I actually get the technology that enables me to travel through those squiggly lines. Those are wormholes. Yes. Alright. We have another colony ship. Okay, 1 turn. Yes, that's nice. And yeah, this is an interesting system. Yeah, you have actually right now there's 3 planets you can colonize, and you actually have to look a bit which is best to colonize, because well, this one would give a lot of production, a lot of money starting out. This one will actually give you a special resource which will enable you to manufacture missile weapons, and this one actually gives you food growth, which is the best choice, because once you can get the population up and running, everything scales with population. So if your system falls behind, then doesn't matter if you have yeah, here you won't get as much production as you will get in the same amount of time by just going for this planet. So, and yes, for now food, just make a lot of food, and those actually I'm keen. That's how much is it? That's 155. Yes, that's a good idea to buy. This will improve the system's production by quite a bit, so it's worth spending the money. And we can set you on growth as well. You on the other hand, no, you can still stay on growth, but add it. Yes, you can still stay. Well, that's something. Yeah, that's an interesting thing. The thing is, that's something I don't notice anymore, because it after a while it comes natural. You counter it by colonizing the right types of planets. You cannot just colonize everything. It's, as you can see, I'm at 30% tax. Yeah, and the lowest system is my home system actually, which is at 69, 70 to 90 and 100% approval. So, and this is because I am colonizing planets with very, very low disapproval. There's only -5 here. There's actually no disapproval here. This is just natural population. Well, there's disapproval on this one. Now -5, so that brought it up a little lower. As you can see, there's only expansion disapproval from planets -5, overpopulation -3. So this system, absolutely no disapproval at this point. Something will happen once it gets this arid planet, because it will decrease by 5 then. Yeah, this one, due to the planet type, is also basically at 90%. There's this planet will be the next one to actually colonize. Actually do it like this even, and I will need you. This is not necessary in this system, since it does not the system will not benefit from this improvement because those are only jungle planets. So this is a good improvement if you have desert, Arctic, or arid or tundra planets in the system. So okay. Oh yeah, this is a very this might be a very confusing concept especially for newer players. This looks like a very good improvement because it shows you, yeah, you get money, and most people like money. But the thing is that income is affected by tax, so the effective income is actually much lower than it looks because you need to reduce it by tax. And yeah, if you have, I believe, tax set lower than 20%, that improvement will actually cost you money rather than give you money. So be careful about that. Okay, time to colonize. We have, yeah, there you go. Those are planets, similar planets. This one is a medium, this one is small, this one has also an improvement. Well, this is pretty much clear which is the obvious choice for starting out. And we will build also more food, some more production, some more food, and then colonize this planet. Let me set the governor for food right now. Okay, currently plus 14 per turn. That's good. So yeah, you need to be very careful about that disapproval. There are certain texts that actually reduce it as well, especially in the bottom 3. Yeah, those are, for instance, it's actually, your mouse over and it's fairly clear explained, -20 to expansion disapproval on systems, so you need to look for those. There's another one, I believe there's another one here, and yeah, is there another one? Yeah. So there's total 4 tax, each one reduces by 22%, so by end game you can get quite a bit of bonus actually, and you stop really caring about the expansion disapproval by that time. This small arid is not a great system, but yeah, it will need to be colonized to prevent pirates from spawning. This one as well sooner or later, but you should not blindly colonize planets. Really just check the tooltips, check the planet types. It will definitely improve your game. One more turn till non-baryonic particles. It's quite convenient. This will finish. Yes, I would like you to move. Thank you for moving very much. Yeah, this is a bit meteor strikes. Yeah, this one's a better choice. This one gives much less disapproval overall, and yeah, at the start of the game having high approval is much more important than anything else. So food production, food for now. make sure the system grows. And let's go to next turn. Yes, this is much more important. 8 turns. Okay, we can get this done first, then the science improvement. The science improvement as well needs to be added on top. Yes. This would be... no, this delays the colony too much, so the colony gets a priority. The system grows fast enough to actually grow on its own correctly. Yes. Now this will be a bit slow. Now the next step is to actually start working on approval, because soon the disapproval rate will be high enough to actually affect your systems. So this is the first building you go for. You can usually negate most of the starting tier 2 planets with -5 approval on them. That's more than enough, and it lasts long enough for you to give you time to research the next deck and don't lose approval. Now let's see, we don't have access to titanium yet. Let's go particle scanning. Let me check something. Yeah, that's definitely something I need to go for now, because those guys are not happy campers anymore. It will delay me a bit, but since I have actually only one useless system at this point in the game, then I don't really need to rush the middle of the galaxy. As you can see, it's getting crowded. Okay. Now let's get to the next turn. Okay, what system was it? FedEx. Yes, okay. That's done. Well, there's not much happening right now, so we can just skip it and move on. And there we go, the hero leveled up. Now this is an level 4. Level 4, you can go actually 2 different ways now, depending on the situation. And let me see. If you need to start going high production, as in you're on a smaller map, maybe there's an enemy already nearby. You go with the 20% increase. Go with efficient schooling. that gives you 20% more production, so this actually scales till the end of the game. Well, but since there's no enemies, we can afford to go director 2 and go for later on for the food bonus to actually improve growth of the systems even more. Okay. You need to in the number, there's in the top left box, there's number of, I believe, number of empires or factions. Drop down menu, you add it there. If you want to add, actually, yeah, there you go. Well, enjoy the game. Alrighty. This is gonna get this. This will be very nice. Okay. This looks good. This looks good. This looks good. Next step. And there we go. That was done. Yes, that's 2 turns. It might be worth going already into that. Let me see. Hello, hello. Meteor strikes. But since I have this now, yes, you're building the correct thing. Yes, now a colony ship, and this tech also is very important. A lot of people, it's not clearly explained right now, I think, in the tutorial. You need this tech to travel through wormholes, which wormholes are those squiggly lines. So next turn. That's turn 30. Alright, we need to get the traveling ability up. Getting extra range won't hurt either, and then some weapons. Yes, and it's a good idea to actually accept peace at the start of the game as well, so it does improve your relations by quite a bit, and I just hope I can make in time to grab this system. It's not a great system at this point in the game, but it does give a very large strategic advance, and it will actually enable me to go after blue sometime in the near future, because as you can see, everyone is grabbing everything, and yeah, right now it's the grab as much as you can phase. So it's quite important to actually, you can go this. There's a little trick I'm gonna do. which I probably should have set up earlier. You can actually prevent a system from being colonized for a bit, until actually the enemy will have to, you all have to force an armed engagement to unblock the system, let's say, because what you do is you put up a blockade on the system with a ship, and even if a colony ship enters, it cannot colonize. So okay, he went out, and now I can put up a blockade. Try not to lock in your friends' ships, because they will get angry. Okay, some more traveling range. No, there's no real point in... Yes, this is just begun, so it's a good idea to buy this improvement. Now let's see what's happening where. This has been built, this has been built, this has been built. Yes, I believe I can just go a notch up on the taxes, or not yet. No, not yet. And still losing approval. Yeah, you don't really get that much. 30% is actually the best option at this point. Small barren, huge desert, acid rain, Antonov rings. That's an interesting system. Yes, let's go about colonizing this one. 142, that's 31. That looks good. That's one turn on this. It would be advisable to start working on a fleet. How long? That's one turn, that's 3 turns. So I can still... Oh, that's actually good. 2 turns. It's gonna give some experience to new ships. This also a... Yes, you sent a scout. That's cool. Okay, now the thing is to actually let him out of the system. So yeah, because you just need to watch out. Okay, wait for him. And now blockade it again, because you will only annoy him, and that's not really worth the trouble. Okay, yeah, he cannot do anything for that turn. And yes, we have 2 turns on this, and there's no need for additional influence. You can just convert production into dust. Okay, this system is actually doing fairly well for now. Population wise, yes, 9 out of 10. Do we have any additional planets? There's a huge desert that can wait. This is the system in the back, I believe. Yeah. So this one can actually be set to dust production. This one is the production. Okay. System. So we might as well go production here. So the food generation is just perfect. This can go full production. That's the home system. I would like the home system to grow a little more before doing anything. Now, quickly do two things. Unlock the system, so that ship can leave. Yes, yes, and now he came back. That's a delay. Okay, it's unfortunate. This is getting colonized. No, you don't need to build this. You can build this. Okay, that's gonna delay. Okay, let's move on. Next turn we'll get into ship designing. Oh. Okay, that's not good. Well, that's bad. That's actually very bad. Pirates. Let's see what we can do about pirates. Okay, we got the new weapons now. That's some more production and yes, some ship design. A basic. Yes. I would not be surprised if the pirates actually. Okay. Might actually be worth researching this, just in case, because this will probably help survive. Okay, so ships, some weapons, some defenses. Unfortunately, I don't know what the pirates are running, which type of weapons. I only do have one type of defense right now, so it's actually there's actually not much you can do. We'll go with something simple. Yeah, this is gonna take a bit to make those, but we can make those here as well. Okay. turn. Okay. I would hate to lose that colony ship, but it might happen. If that does happen, well, then there's not much to be done about it. Just hope for the best. And that's as much as I thought. Maybe, yes, you can be friends. There is a chance to get away. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, and battle. That's strange. Maybe, just maybe I can get away. Hopefully with the colony ship. Yes! Okay, so got away. not much that can be done, fortunately. Let's try to yeah, and let's simply hope for the best. Let's hope this one works. Although it might not. Actually. Yes! That. Yes! Woo. That was close. Nothing died. That's good, that's good, that's good. Okay, he moved out. Yes. And I need to take a look. Yeah, they are running kinetic damage. Let me get a hero then. Ah, is it one and the same? It looks like it's one and the same, just different name. For exactly the same hero, and yeah, that's a bit annoying. Sometimes the game gives you the same exact heroes. Yes, so it's a turn. Probably should have gotten the hero a little bit earlier. Well, does not look like the pirates will leave anytime soon. So we will just have to force them out. Yes. Yep, they are still there. There should be no issues here. Yes. And yeah, I can still see them. Yes. Okay. Create. Yes. Okay. Merge. Actually, no. Ooh. To recreate the fleet. This I need only this and this ship. And now okay, it's gonna be 5-6 more turns. Need more ships. That was some extra food. Now it might be worth. Let me see. Okay, everyone is very happy. That should not be an issue now. Okay, let's go and get some planetary improvements and bigger ship sizes. Yes, and actually no, let's do a little bit clean up. Okay, yes, and then increase the fleet size again. Yes, that's I will need to merge those two. How long till I can assign the hero? 4 more turns. Okay, that should give us a few more ships, and hopefully that, did I? Pirate. Okay, actually. Okay, you actually did this for me. Yes. Thank you very much for cleaning the system. Okay, now that that's set up, okay, we have a window outside and a good opportunity to get rid of blue in the near future. It's a source vent material. Ooh, corruption. That's everyone gets those, so yes, the general. That's a temporary thing, fortunately. Yes. You need to be set to growth. As both systems are manufacturing at full speed. That's good. Yes, dessert. Okay. Yes. So now, next turn. Let's see who we have. Pilgrims. Are those the... Oh, yeah, those are the red ones, I believe. Okay, and do we get lucky? I believe, yeah, this is the United Empire, so... No, come on, show me. What's the system? Show. That's not good. But fortunately, it looks like the AI might be busy fighting itself, but that's always convenient. Can I already, or not yet? 2 turns. Okay, we shall block you in and save you for some future experience. Now, you two. You actually should colonize this one and then build this, and then yes, that's another ship. Okay, more fleet performance. Well, there's not much gonna happen here. Yeah, I would like to be sure that I don't get a sudden attack of pirates, which might cripple me at this point in game. If you get the pirates somewhere near your systems this early on, it is a good thing on one hand if you can deal with it. On the other hand, dust. You can buy stuff for dust, the improvements. On planets you can buy pretty much anything you can manufacture on the planet. You can buy it if you can afford it. The heroes as well. If you can afford it, you should. Well, I mean, if you can afford to buy something on a planet, the yellow circle which represents the dust symbol will be yellow, and if you cannot, it will be a little grayed out. So. Like this, you see, this is I can buy this. Now let me see if there's anything I could, and I cannot buy this. You see the difference? Plus, if you mouse over on it, if you mouse it over, it will actually shows you the amount it costs, so you can take a look if you have enough, and there's your math for you. Ooh, that's not nice. Because of that event, I'm getting really unhappy people. That's not good. Okay, we'll have to get rid of blue sooner or later. Sowers tends to build up really high. Who's orange? I do not remember who's orange. I think red is pilgrims. And orange was... what was Horatio? No, pilgrims, and red is Horatio. Then, yeah. Okay, so... this is an aggressive race, this is an aggressive race. Purple, yeah. United Empire, fairly aggressive as well. Sowers are very expansive. I can see the Empire got stopped in their tracks. Well, with a whole of 3 systems. That was a bad start for them. Okay, it's time to pile up the ships and have a fleet ready just in case someone starts something, because it will be a bit longer before something starts, because so far people like each other, but yes, they don't like me, they don't like me, they don't like you, they are okay. So pretty much sooner or later one of those three will declare war for no real apparent reason. So let's see all the systems. Okay, this is set on, but you will have to be set on production now. You are set on production, that's 8 from 12. FedEx, let me see where that system is. It's here. Okay, so you can start going towards dust production, because there won't be +5 actually. Tundra, gas, hydrogen, that's dust. Okay, this is a dust system. This in theory could be a very, very high production system, but you are actually risking a lot. This actually is not a bad system. This is actually an oddity, because yeah, you would think you're gonna take a look at it and go like, not really good system overall, not, but there's an interesting planet. You get -15 approval from this planet, but a lot of production and a little bit of money. Now here's another one that gives you a little bit food and makes the planet actually a -5. And the last one actually makes the planet +25 and gives you even more money and some ship defense. So this actually is a very, very nice planet, thanks to the combination of all those bonuses it has. So there we go. Going to squeeze a explored moons, so why would you go for that? That's what I meant. Yeah, the AI being a little bit overproductive and needing some attention, because what it's doing now, it's doing an improvement that gives plus free food on explored moon, but there are no explored moons in the system, so yeah, thanks but no thanks. And I believe I already changed the thing. Yes, I did. That should change over time. Okay, maybe some additional planets. Yes, please. Okay, you are being colonized right now, and you can be colonized as well. Can I actually afford? Yes, I can afford both. That's gonna be a hit to approval. That's gonna be a -5. Blue cap mode will actually give it a little bit, so in the end it's gonna be only a -5 at this point. So it's not that big of a hit as I thought it will be. And right now the exploration phase, so that's 30-40 turns depending on the map size and probably on the difficulty as well. The first phase has really ended. Pretty much. Oh, there's one system uncolonized. There's just a handful of systems uncolonized, and this is mostly due to the fact that we don't have the appropriate technologies to do it, or didn't have. But there's nowhere really to expand, so now the tensions will start building up, and yeah, something will snap sooner probably than later, and yeah, we'll start shooting at each other. So it's just really a matter of time in this case. Yes, you can still focus on growing. I do believe. Okay, so it's actually not that essential. I don't have tech for you. I have technology for you, but I cannot afford the approval hit right now, because it's very important to keep that approval as high as possible and actually make it increase rather than decrease. It is very easy to make it drop, and not as easy to make it rise back again. Okay, you are making. Okay, next up. Next turn. Alrighty then, there are some more bonuses and some additional trade routes. I am at peace with him, so yeah, there will be probably systems that start building towards financial. Yeah, I do have two systems set, so they will be probably doing quite a bit of trading. Okay, okay. The colony ship will be done in here in a turn. No, no, next turn. Okay, there's a new hero available for hire, and it's a nice hero. That's gonna be. I am actually going to hire this hero as well. So we are starting to meet quite a few aggressive races. Change. Yes, assign to fleet. And I'm actually gonna blow him up. Yeah. Let's automate this battle. There's not much to see. I will definitely show some the more interesting battles. That's definitely right. A commander. Yes. You need some offense right now and some defensive capabilities. Yes. Okay. It would be nice to. I could use this here. Improve the production. Okay. Yes, please more ships. That's something that is quite important. At the start you actually have to make quite a few ships to be able to repel incoming attacks, and you actually are less of a target if you have a standing fleet, which is quite strong, so you're much less likely to get attacked by the AI. The colony ship comes out next turn. That's it for now. Okay. Yeah, and there's the colony ship. Let's get it up and running. Can I take the approval hit? That's a -10. That's oh no, not right now. Unfortunately, the global event is causing things to come to a halt. Yes, you definitely need to grow. Yes, more food. Population. That's 6, 4, 1, and 1. Yes. Okay, so now this system is here. Yeah, so this will probably mean no pirates at all. There are certain exceptions. Because yeah, pirates probably can still spawn here. they can spawn. Well, here not anymore, because this system is already under influence. So, and in here as well, and there actually had few games where pirates managed to destroy a whole faction. So they are quite the threat still. I'm actually curious what the AI will think is best. That will be a learning experience. Oh yes. I cannot buy this yet. Okay. I'm quite interested to see what the AI does. Okay, this does the this does the production as well. Okay, I am fine with that. Create an alliance, and they want basically all my stuff. 4-2. Antimatter. Meta echo. Nope. But yeah, well, I cannot form an alliance yet. I don't have the technology. Let me see, where was it? It was on this side. Actually, not that far, I believe. There it is. 1, 2, well, actually, let's go for it. Since I do have certain technologies that will actually improve my bonuses from alliances, so in the end it might turn out that I will be having 1 or 2 alliances. Yes, fleet commanders. Okay. Yes, slightly bigger fleets now. All's well. Okay, now, yeah, this will take 14 turns. And then I would like some ship improvements. And then I would like bigger. Why do you do yes this interspecies HR ship and then bigger hulls, because we already do have the next ship size cruisers. Right now there is actually a good chance the AI will be using missiles. So actually going for missile defenses will be optimal, because someone's gonna get angry soon and start shooting. So yes, and then larger hull size battleships.